A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. All men can see these tactics whereby I conquer, but what none can see is the strategy, out of which victory is evolved. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. It is not difficult to know a thing. What is difficult is to know how to use what you know. The greatest glory in living lies, not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. He who learns but does not think, is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. If you are patient in one moment of anger, you will escape 100 days of sorrow. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy are the noise before defeat. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. I once tried standing up on my toes to see far out in the distance, but I found that I could see much farther by climbing to a high place. Those who have knowledge don't predict. Those who predict don't have knowledge. For the wise ruler, laws are tools. For the foolish ruler, laws are burdens. It is not the failure of others to appreciate your abilities that should trouble you, but rather your failure to appreciate theirs. Regard your soldiers as your children, and they will follow you into the deepest valleys. Look on them as your own beloved sons, and they will stand by you even unto death. In life, everywhere is like a journey, much like a flying swan treading on snowy mud. Do the difficult things while they are easy, and do the great things while they are small. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, remove things every day. I once tried thinking for an entire day, but I found it less valuable than one moment of study. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. He who claims to be sure of something for which there is no evidence is a fool, and he who acts on the basis of what cannot be proved is an impostor. The greatest gift you can give someone is your time, because when you give your time, you are giving a portion of your life that you will never get back. All men are capable of a great success, but few are capable of a great failure. A single conversation with a wise man is better than 10 years of study. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. A wise man makes his own decisions. An ignorant man follows public opinion. The opportunity to secure ourselves against defeat lies in our own hands, but the opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. Do not be concerned about the future. Keep your attention on today, and stay in the present moment. Mountains are not high if there are immortals, and waters are not deep if there are dragons. Do not be desirous of having things done quickly. Do not look at small advantages. Desire to have things done quickly prevents their being done thoroughly. The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Respond intelligently, even to unintelligent treatment.